Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. George Clooney, Billy Bob was talking to you. On the Joe Rogan podcast, Billy Bob Thornton called out celebrities for talking about politics.
First of all, unless you have really studied stuff and really know about a subject fully, who the hell would want to listen to an actor or a musician talk about politics?
Billy Bob's right. I mean, half of Hollywood is on their fourth marriage and fifth therapist, so I'm really not sure they can tell us how to achieve long-term stability and success. The only thing that celebrities have studied extensively is themselves in the mirror. There's a reason why the Democrat mascot is a donkey. Bill Maher and Cheryl Hines criticize Democrats over how mean they are.
The Republicans have been very kind to me from the beginning. Even from the beginning when Bobby was running as a Democrat, they weren't mean.
No.
And they never have been.
No.
And I can't say that for the Democrats.
I agree.
Yeah.
How different they are.
Yeah.
How mean they've become.
Very mean.
And also, like,
the modern Democratic motto, come together after you disown your parents. Jimmy Kimmel's wife nuked family relationships over politics, but remember, conservatives are the divisive ones. Jimmy Kimmel and his wife, who is also the head writer and executive producer of his show, were recently on a podcast where she admitted that she has cut off members of her family because they voted for President Trump.
And to me, them voting for Trump is them not voting for my husband and me and our family. And I unfortunately have kind of lost relationships with people in my family because of it. And I'm angry all the time, which isn't healthy at all. But when I see these terrible stories every day, I'm immediately mad at certain aunts, uncles, cousins who put him in power.
Imagine being so self-righteous that you think your uncle's vote in Wisconsin was a personal attack on your marriage in Beverly Hills. Well, we finally solved the mystery. Jimmy Kimmel didn't go woke on his own. He married the instructor. In Minneapolis, Jacob Fry defeated Omar Fateh in the race for mayor. Here's Fry's victory speech.
Assalamu alaikum. Hamid wa Aksan. Maaga yega wa Yarub Farid. Boca Magala, Minneapolis.
I couldn't understand what he said, but according to Google Translate, Fry said, "Before I start, quick show of hands. Who here hasn't been mugged yet?" Before we go to the comment section, have you guys heard that it looks like the government might be reopening? That's why all the Democrats are super ticked off, is because it might be reopening. Now don't get confused because they were mad that the Republicans shut it down. Don't think about it too much or you'll just lose yourselves because it makes no sense. And now on to the comment section. So we had a few more comments on the segment where Nancy Pelosi was mocking churchgoers. And that has been a popular segment for people to comment on. So we have this one from Jody Davis, 6595. Pelosi walked into a Catholic church and the holy water evaporated. When I read that, what I actually pictured was when Nancy Pelosi walks in, all the water freezes. You know, like she's a mutant who has the power to just freeze water. I would think maybe freezing would be the first thing that happens. Anyway, okay, so this one we have from, let's see, Carl DePreto. I know this is low-hanging fruit. An exorcism for Pelosi. Even the devil said, "I'm not touching that. Too many spirits are already involved." But if it was Nancy Pelosi, do you think evil spirits would want to jump into her? I mean, they would have to be willing, right? Unless they just get their orders and like, all right, Satan said, go in. But I would think they'd say like, I quit. I won't do it. Like there's some things you can't force us to do. Okay, so let's see. This is on this segment about Stephen Colbert where he said he's a lot more conservative than you think. which was nuts. Man, you know, I thought more people would be interested in that, but nobody seemed to care. But we are going to look at these comments anyway. So this one from that guy, 1984. If Colbert is a conservative, then my dog is actually a waffle. This is from Gary Lowe, 1855. Colbert is so far left, making a right turn in traffic makes him cry. Okay, then on the segment about Jacob Fry, where he actually did defeat Omar Fateh, not the one that we just posted. This is actually the earlier one. But so on that segment, we have this from Dive Till 5. Oh, Dive Till 5, 63. A white man as the mayor of Mogadishu is hard to wrap my head around. And that comment makes so much more sense when you look at the segment that we just did. Okay, and then this is from SC Sark. Well, the person elected mayor in St. Paul, Minnesota admitted she wasn't illegal in our country and she was elected. Now this I wanted to actually confirm. I'd heard this and I'd seen this talked about in social media, but this actually is true, if you can believe it or not. So this is from Breitbart. St. Paul, Minnesota elects mayor who admitted, I am illegal in this country. Man, the mayor-elect of St. Paul, Minnesota, State Representative Coley Vang Her. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Vang her. Sorry, bang isn't a verb. It just, okay, anyway, she admitted earlier this year that she and her family are living illegally in the United States, which is probably why all the Democrats voted for her. That's probably all they needed to say. We're here illegally. Like, you've got my vote. We're with you. Okay, but that is actually true. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Arnold just dropped a truth bomb so hard. The stick up, Jake. Dang it. Arnold just dropped a truth bomb so hard, the stick up Jake's rectum almost snapped. Dang it. The biological male who goes by the drag queen name Lahore Vagistan. Shoot. The biological male who goes by the drag queen name. Shoot. Rosie O'Donnell recently posted. Rosie O'Donnell and her cold sore recently posted on. Shoot, that's it. Okay, kids, today we're working on your ABCs, counting past 10, and then we'll explain what a frick. Counting past 10, and then we'll explain what counting past 10, and then we'll explain what a vaginoplasty is.